In this video I explain how I installed this Android unit, and the package arrived. Different cables, antennas, and unit itself has a separate LCD and main unit. And of course, an important item is CAN receiver. So the frame is from Buick or Opel, I don't really know, and that of course doesn't fit directly to SAAB dash panel. So first I need to remove the plastic Buick specific panel, and also it has a specific SD card reader and a reset button, which obviously doesn't fit to SAAB. Later on it can be extended to the separate button and some place where to access the SD card. Cables are plug in basically, it's easy to connect. And there are quite a lot of different cables, so first it's probably a good idea to read a little bit the manual or schematics, what kind of cables you really need. But the main connector includes the CAN communication and also the GPS antenna is coming together with the unit. Later on I actually connected this one to SAAB original GSM antenna, but for that purpose you need an adapter which is not part of the shipment. Radio antenna, it goes directly to the black connector. There was an issue that the power amplifier, antenna amplifier, wasn't powered up later on, so this needs to be powered separately. Audio video input outputs, it's especially necessary if you're using reverse camera or front camera or video input. And a sound generator, which is also important because direction indicators, line detection warnings, and so on is now issued by this speaker. Also USB connector for mobile internet, and the second one, what's not seen at the moment, is connected to the USB socket in the center console. And those two cables are for LCD plus USB connector. Here I'm connecting reverse camera. Originally SAAB don't have this, so if you also probably don't have it, so you don't need to connect that connector. It's not that easy to put all cables behind there, as there are quite many of them, so it takes a bit time to sort or fit this main unit into the socket. So be careful, take time. But it's bolted in, except one part in my case needs to be removed. The LCD is not directly fitting with its fixings, and there is another problem, at least in my case, that the cables connectors are in different places than original LCD, and it means that I need to cut part of the main unit as well as the plastic cover, otherwise LCD doesn't fit. Maybe there are some other units that don't have this issue, but my case I had to make some adjustments. Now the connectors are fitting, but still you can't use original fixing points. If preparation is done, you can start assembling that dashboard. And be careful here that those ventilation holes are tending to pop out, and if it falls into pieces, it's rather difficult to get them correctly back together. So it's a good idea to use just tape to be sure that they don't fly away. Okay, here is basically reverse procedure what is done when disassembling. Be sure that you don't forget to connect all connectors or this lock button connectors. Also be sure that night panel cable is accessible later on. If you discover it too late, then it's a lot of work needs to be done. If you have disassembled yourself, then it's easy to do everything in reverse order, and no specific tools are needed. Like I said, with LCD it's a bit more tricky. As original fixing's a little bit of a different car, and for temporary purpose I just used the hot glue gun, but it seems that it's now a permanent solution and it actually works rather well, and no problem that it can actually pop out. There is also the cable for SD card, and then the reset button is seen. Later on I have connected them separately. For the LCD you have two connectors plus a USB connector, and when placing back this panel, just don't forget also the climate control button connector. And like I said before, also the night panel connector is easy to forget. So if all connectors are plugged in, it's rather easy to pull it back. Here is also just important that start stop button you should assemble last, like seen in this video. You can switch on, and in the next video I show the functions. Here is the adapter I used for GPS. Here is extension cable what I'm using for SD card. The button, reset button, I put here. And also here is a 3G modem for permanent internet connection. And that's it. Next video will show the functions of this Android unit. Thanks.